Today I want to show you my new DRSSTC Tesla coil. There's the beautiful secondary and the primary. This is a 16 centimeters waste pipe with an average about 1800 turns of 0.24 millimeters. Insulated wire, and here's the primary with 6 millimeter copper tube. We have about 8.5 turns here. The strike rail. This is all not done yet because I'm still experimenting with it. Try to find the best setup. There's the multi-mini cap. We've got some Vima MKP10 here, and right now it's configured for 140 nanofarads, and this little black baby is our Elco. It has 4400 microfarads and 400 volts, so pretty much enough for driving the coil. And here we see one part of our half bridge. Those are little tiny IGBTs. They have about 180 amps pulse rating in the datasheet. I'm driving them with an OCD limit of about 250 amps right now, so they're working pretty fine. Those gate resistors and Zeners. The gate drive transformer. Here on the other side we can see some diodes and OCD and the feedback current transformers, which go right here into my not so professionally made board. That's the controller. It's an UD 2.5 from Eric Goodchild. We got the fiber optic input here, and lots of wiring. Since that is my first board ever, I can proudly say, even though it's not nice, it's working perfectly. I'm coming around here. This is the gate driving MOSFETs. Every one of them has a separate heatsink. There's the voltage regulators. They also need a pretty large heatsink, because especially the 9 volt one is getting really hot sometimes. And, all those tiny SMD ICs. And there's the other part of the half bridge, the voltage divider. And the tiny secondary grounding runs along here also. And here I have another current transformer 12000 with a little burden resistor loaded, which gives me the chance to see the primary current ring up on my average scope with a just normal probe. It's pretty obvious to do it like this, but took me a long time to get the idea. Yeah, and if we go a little bit down, we have the 2 incoming cables and the bridge rectifier, and this is a little baby for the 24 volts for the controller and the fan. Pretty much oversized, but I just like those donuts. So now we're gonna follow the fiber optic cable, right to the interrupter. This is inside you can find Steve Ward's interrupter with burst mode. So it has the on-off and the pulse mode switch, and of course the BPS and pulse width control. And there we have my beautiful new Variac. It's a 2000 volt ampere Variac, so pretty much enough for that coil. Has a 10 amp fuse. That's about fine. Here I made a little control board. We have a fuse, 16 amps, and two switches. One is for the 24 volts for the controller, and the other one is for this peak current limiter. That's a motor stop resistor, 450 watts, 100 ohms. I use it so my fuse don't come when I turn on the Variac. And that's it pretty much. I still have to make it a little bit more beautiful, but so far it's working pretty good. I'm gonna have to do some more tuning. And now thanks for your attention, and here are some lightnings.